So you're welcome to this video wherever you are coming from on the internet. My name is Oluwafisayemi, and this is me sharing with you the fundamentals of online business. How to set up a proper online business that is not a side hustle, that YouTube algorithm will not affect, and that your Instagram account, even if it's hacked, would not affect. You're going to build a online business that is not based on trends, that is not based on one update. It is not based on one company dropping an update. It is based on real, tangible business that you can control your products and your services. Like I said, my name is Oluwafisayemi, and this is me sharing my story with you. I'm not going to sell you anything in this video at all. I am doing this because I want to save you almost 10 years that I've spent researching, finding out exactly what are the things you need to set up a profitable online business from day one. First things first, don't treat this thing as a side hustle. Don't have the mentality of someone that just wants a quick update. Don't treat it like a proper business, like a CEO that wakes up in the morning and resumes in a particular office. Just that this time around, you're doing it with your laptop and you're doing it with online. I want you to have that first mindset shift from just an hustler to a business owner. That's the first mindset shift I want you to have. The second thing I want you to ask yourself is, what skill am I going to learn? What exactly is the skill I'm going to learn? And this is where many different things comes into play. Of course, you have to learn an online high digital income skill, something that you can easily monetize. But I will give you core skills that you must learn as someone that wants to start an online business. No matter the skill you learn, you must learn these fundamental skills. Number one, you must learn sales psychology. That is how to persuade people to buy what you want to buy. Now, that persuasion is not come and buy what I'm selling. It is not you pressuring people to buy what you're selling. It is a game of perception. You must know how to present your product and services in a way that is easy and convincing for people to buy. If you don't learn this skill and you're just focusing on graphic design, web design, video editing, email marketing, digital marketing, you will struggle. Get it from me. I have sold in my client where I come from. I had used Berry just because I wanted to save enough money to buy an online course. I have bought courses 200,000. I've spent close to 600,000 just trying to learn the new skill in town. If I show you my seller dashboard, you will see the number of courses I had bought. But I want to assure you, much more than any skill you want to learn, the first and the most important skill you must learn is sales psychology, which is how to sell the damn thing you are learning. How to sell the thing you're learning. That's one thing that will separate you from every other person. Because there are a lot of skilled people out there that don't know how to sell what they are selling. So that's the first place you must pay attention to when you start learning a skill. After you have learned the hard skill, so let's say you learn graphic design, for instance, you must learn the sales psychology of a graphic designer. That is the first thing. Number two is you must understand the limitation of the business model you're running. So what is a business model? A business model is how the business makes money. How the business makes money. So let me give you an example of a business model. So I'm a digital marketer. I run Facebook, Instagram ads. Our business model runs such that there are two ways you can do it. Is either you have a personal product that you are selling with your digital marketing skills, or you look for clients that have the digital marketing that has product or services, and you want to use your digital marketing skills to sell it for them. It could be running Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, YouTube ads, Google ads, Snapchat ads, any of those, Twitter ads, LinkedIn ads. It could be any of those services that you're running for them. Now, what is the nature of those businesses? Most of the times, the people that you are going to meet, they will be either small business owners that don't know anything about marketing, and they have always heard people talking to them about marketing, and they want you to help them. A feature of our business is the fact that you would have to explain how marketing works to people. So you cannot say that you don't like talking to people, you don't like convincing customers, and you want to do digital marketing. That business in itself require you to educate people of how sales and marketing work. So let me give another example. So let's say you're a graphic designer and you are complaining that customers are asking for reviews. That is the future of that business. A graphic designing business requires customers to review the graphics or anything you do for them. Now, of course, you have to have your own principles on how the review happens, but that is a necessary part of the business model that you're doing. If you want to do e-commerce, for instance, you must be able to deal with running Facebook ads, testing, running 10, 15, 20 different Facebook ads at the same time. You must be ready to deliver, and possibly people will return your goods. People will say they don't want to buy again. That is part of what that business model looks like. And you should not be shocked when that happens. So you must sit down and ask yourself, what kind of business model do I want to run? How does money works in this particular business that I want to use? So if you could do YouTube automation, for instance. That means that you have to deal with writing scripts. Either you're employing writers, either YouTube can take down your account. You have to deal with that particular business. And one thing I want to tell you is, there is none of the parts you take that is not going to be hard. It's only not hard for you because you are not in the business. Ask anybody, whether it's a video editor, whether it's a graphics designer, whether it's a UI UX, whether it's a software developer, whether it's a digital marketer, it is hard. The only reason why you think it's simple is because you are not in that market. Once you are in that market, you will find out the truth that they are also complaining at their end. Because if making money online is very easy, then everybody will be making it. So that's the second thing I want you to know. You must sit down and ask yourself the question, what business model do I want to do? And here are two things you should consider. Number one, the kind of business model that fits your personality. Because there are many things you can do online. You have to choose a business model that suits your person. Something you like doing, you must choose that. Then the second thing is, you must look at your economy. Something that can get high return when you offer that service to people. So for instance, if you are not a high-end graphic design, there's a limit to how much people are willing to pay for an average graphics design. But if you are doing video editing, for instance, video editing has higher charges in the market compared to graphic design. For a website designer, the same thing. So you have to put that at the back of your mind when you are trying to learn any skill you want to learn. Now, this is the third thing. This third thing, I know that you might not have heard it from anybody before. And it is the fact that from day one, and I'm saying it to you, from day one, you must start email marketing in whatsoever online business you're doing. And here is the reason why. I have seen it over and over and over and over again, that people who started their online business on other platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and every other platform, they can be banned. Facebook can take down their account. Instagram can take down their account. So from day one, you must start thinking of how can you start your email marketing system. How can you start collecting people's emails and you start building your list? Because that is the only permanent thing that you have. That is the only way you can own and control the audience you are generating on social media. And I want you to put that at the back of your mind, that how can you own the audience you are creating? That is the third thing I want you to have at the back of your mind. So these are the three things I want you to pay attention to. I didn't really go so much into the tactics of everything. Let me recap. Number one, sales psychology. You must master how exactly to sell and market the skill you're learning. Number two, you must look at the business model, because the business model is always greater than your hard work, than your determination, than your skills. They are usually greater. So what do I mean? So let's say someone is selling website design gig, for instance. Automatically, there's more chances for the person to just do one job and get more money than someone that is doing, let's say, graphic design. This is not to shade any business. This is just to tell you the truth for what it is. Another example is for someone that is into real estate now. Let me use let me use a business that is not online. Let me use an offline business to explain what I'm saying. So for someone that is doing real estate, the person is selling in Nigeria, and another real estate person is selling in Dubai, for instance, and they're getting the same commission that is just 4% each. The amount of money the one in Nigeria would make, no matter how hardworking the person is, compared to someone that is in Dubai, if they are doing the same work, you will see that the person in Dubai will always earn more than the person in Nigeria. That is a question of business model, and that is not a question of hard work. Because you can see people lying to you and they say, work hard, pray, just also do this, be diligent, stay all night, show up, don't be discouraged. Much more than that, you have to carefully select the business model you want to use. And the third thing is, start building from day one your email marketing list. Don't wait until you are big. Start from day one. And we have many free software that you can use out there. So whether you are starting a YouTube channel, start building your email list. Whether you are doing graphic designing, start building your email list. Whether you are doing video editing, start building your email list. Whether, no matter what you're doing on the internet. And this is me speaking to you from my 10 years of pain, learning, spending money on trying to figure out how to set up a profitable online business in the past 10 years. So my name is Olafisami, and if you think that you want to learn any digital marketing skill, Facebook ads, Instagram ads, TikTok ads, you can send me a DM and I'll pick it up from there.